What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. Podcast Dad is running a little bit behind, but he will be joining me later on. But thank you to everybody out there joining me on this beautiful Monday in Cincinnati. Greatly appreciate it. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, find us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, please do us a huge favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. The current tally right now is 522, so we're chipping away at that. And thank you to everybody that has supported us along on our journey. All that we ask is that you tell one person, whether it's your mom, dad, aunt, uncle, cousin, situationship, bartender, therapist, dispensary person, doesn't matter who. If you think that they would rock with the Wrestling Junkies, we want them to be part of our community. So as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're at it, go show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network. If you love live podcasts, blogs, fan art, just all around great wrestling content, we are the group for you. Shout out to Mr. OTM working hard this past weekend, getting us some great content out on the channel. I had the opportunity to be on OTM this past Thursday. You can check that episode out in our archives as well. But again, shout out to the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net. That is on all social media platforms as well. And shout out to our friends at Coastal Empire Wrestling on X at CEW Savannah. Shout out to Bryce Cannon and Dax Anthony for joining us last week. We had an incredible match coming up on September 26th. 3 stages of hell. You guys do not want to miss this one. We've got First Blood tables match and an all or nothing Texas death match. Again, these are 2 guys that absolutely hate each other, and you can get both of their sides of how we got here, again, in our archives as well. Mr. OTM in the house. Kyle, good to see you tonight, my friend. Thank you for joining me as always. I think that you guys have heard me speak enough at this point, and it's time for me to introduce our guest. I am joined by somebody who's been making some serious waves on the independent wrestling scene, Dono Hefner. He is a graduate of the Nightmare Factory under the guidance of QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes. Dono has shown that he's got the grit, discipline, and the drive to stand out. He recently made his debut at C3W, one of the fastest rising promotions in Washington, D.C., and he's also stepped in the ring at 1FW in Atlanta, where our good friend Bryce Cannon played spoiler in a battle royale. But what makes him stand out is more than just what happens bell to bell. Over the past 2 years, he's undergone a massive transformation, not just physically, but mentally, dedicating himself to the craft of professional wrestling. Whether it's his undeniable catchphrase, Hefner is better, or his growing fans presence, this is somebody that people need to keep an eye on. Please welcome to the Wrestling Junkies podcast, Dono Hefner. Dono, what's going on, man? How are you?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing well. I appreciate you joining me tonight. We see you no days off here and grinding in the gym. We love to see it.
I love to see it too, man. Can't afford to have a day off.
Big facts. So let's get right on into it, man. Here at the Wrestling Junkies podcast, when we look at professional wrestling at its core, superheroes and supervillains that clash, but the one thing that they have in common are origin stories. So if you could, tell me some of your earliest memories of pro wrestling.
I remember back at the Nightmare Factory, I didn't know a single thing, and we were learning how to do clotheslines. And there so happened to be Billy Gunn right across from the ring in the gym working out. And he saw me rehearsing doing the clothesline. And he came storming out the gym, threw his headphones down, and was like, what the fuck was that? Because he thought that's how I was actually throwing clothesline. But I didn't know how to throw one, so I was practicing it. So yeah, that's something that I'll always remember.
True. So, Cody Rhodes has, been very vocal about, kind of what he encourages people to do as far as film study while training at Nightmare Factory. What are some of your go-to matches when you're just looking to study and learn the psychological aspect of pro wrestling?
Well, I watch a lot. Cody used to play film, like, with Sting, and, all the all-time greats like that. I go back and watch Steamboat, Blair, Hogan. I really pay attention to the selling and everything they did in the ring.
Very nice. What would you say is the single most important lesson you've learned in your time at Nightmare Factory?
I'd say always believe in yourself. And never take no as an answer.
I like it. And that's, it's certainly, especially in this particular industry, that is something that is always absolutely key. Let's talk a little bit
Because at
about
the end of the day,
C3W here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man.
because at the end of the day, all you're ever gonna have is yourself. So you should always believe in yourself.
Heard. Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about C3W, or DC promotion, and they're really, really on the rise right now. What was it like stepping into that environment for the first time?
I thought it was a pretty good experience. It's always great to go out and explore. Met some really nice people. I'll actually be back there this Saturday.
Nice. Very cool. What is it you're going to be doing?
I'm I'm pretty sure I'll be wrestling. Not sure who yet. We'll see.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we'll make sure to check that out for sure. We noticed again that you're in the gym right now and you're killing it, and you've been very, very cool on social media about your body transformation over the past couple of years. What was it that flip the switch for you?
Well, as a kid, I was always like heavy, you know, chubby. And then I realized wrestling is what I wanted to do with my life. So, of course, if I wanted to be a wrestler, I had to look the part. So, I got in the gym. The rest is history.
No coach, no meal plan, no help. You've stressed that it's all been discipline. What does that daily grind look like for you?
It's actually very hard because I love sweets and I love, junk, which is why I was fat. Uh, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of alternatives that I've switched around. Instead of drinking juice, soda, candy, all that stuff, I drink, diet sodas, just stuff like that. So I always stick to my plan, follow my goals.
Hell yeah. I love to hear it. Hefner's better is the catchphrase that's got everybody buzzing, and your fans are already running with it. So tell us a little bit about how you're building your brand identity at this stage in your career.
Uh, well, I came up with that because as a kid, I've always been competitive, and that is something that I truly do believe that I'm better, you know. So that's why I say it's not a catchphrase; it's just a fact of life.
Very cool. So I don't know about you, but I'm a huge WWE 2K25 guy, and you were recently added to community creation. So how surreal is it to see yourself in a video game?
When I saw that, it was actually like very crazy. I was like, wow, like somebody actually took time out of their day to create me in a video game, you know. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I have yet to hop on the game and check it out myself, but I will.
I like it. Okay. Well, as we have a few months left in 2025, who are some dream opponents that you have that you'd like to test yourself against? Anybody that you're just kind of chomping at the bit to get in the ring with?
Well, as you know, I go down in MSW a lot. A dream opponent of mine over there that I really hope to have, if not this year, next year, was QT Marshall.
I love it.
Like,
Yeah, QT is he's one of those guys that is just so underrated in wrestling right now, and the work that he does to help prepare the next generation cannot be overlooked. For sure, I love that.
I agree. I believe he doesn't get enough credit.
No, not at all. I would absolutely agree with that for you. As we wrap up here, what can fans expect in the months ahead? Where can I find you on social media?
Very, very, very big things. I say for everybody to stay tuned at Dono Hefner on all social medias.
Awesome. I like it. Well, Donna, we're going to let you get back to your workout here. We greatly appreciate joining me tonight, and best of luck in 2025. Hope to have you on again soon.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Take care. Thank you to Dono Hefner, and thank you to everybody joining me tonight. And look who's here. It's the podcast dad. How you doing, buddy?
Just great. How are you?
I am fantastic.
I wouldn't be wearing that, but yeah.
It's a Bengal shirt. Leave me alone, okay?
Yeah,
You got the win.
no, the 1-1 pick, and he gets 2 catches for 26 yards. Doing great on fantasy.
Comes the breaks. It's the stress that comes with football season, man.
Yeah. Well, I get that stress next week. So no, man, I'm good. How was your weekend?
It was very good. It was very good. Got to enjoy the games. Obviously watched a lot of wrestling and did some cool shit. So yeah, let's get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about here.
Did we? Well, something happened on Friday, I thought.
That's what I hear. There was a massive return. Now that you have seen it to believe it, how do you feel?
I've seen it. I've heard it. I saw it. I believe it. Yeah, AJ Lee's back. That's pretty crazy. Didn't think I'd see that ever.
10 years to the day, and Factor's in the chats right now. Let's light it up. Thank you so much for joining me. We got to hang out and watch the Bengals game yesterday. But yeah, let's talk about this. AJ Lee returning to WWE after 10 years away. 93 million social impressions for her that return segment. Her merch is already sold out, and she has inked a long-term full-time deal, and she will be on Raw tonight. So
saw that too.
They want to make her a face of that women's division, and it's come quite a long way since that initial Give Divas a Chance movement and Mother's Home.
That. I do remember that, and that tweet was pretty poignant. I think by Triple H. He knows what he's doing there. You can always come home. Probably reaching out to some others that he would like to have come back, but. I thought it was perfectly done. They built it up all night. It wasn't too anticlimactic. I think it was perfect as far as Punk setting it up and doing their thing, and obviously the reaction was great. The long-term deal is not something that I thought was going to happen, but here we are. And yeah, WrestlePalooza is they're trying to go big for ESPN. Card's shaping up to be something pretty good. I know there's something else we'll talk about on that card that not a lot of other people are talking about because AJ Lee returned, and I know how strategically they did this. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited to see her tonight. I want to hear her talk. That's what I'm most excited about. An AJ Lee promo is almost as good as a Phil Brooks promo. So I'm excited to see what she has to say. I'm excited to see if they give her a live mic and just kind of let her go for a couple minutes. You could see the excitement in her face. You could see the excitement in Punk's face. You could see the excitement in Rollins' face. It was just a cool moment, and yeah, it's giving the fans what they want. We got a mixed tag. Looks like we're going to get set up for WrestlePalooza, and should be a really, really fun match.
Yeah, dude, the way that Phil looks at old April, that's love right there, and it's just it really is cool to see because he let her have that moment and just wanted to sit in the background and just let her soak it. I mean, 10 years away, and again, these are two people we did not think would walk back into WWE ever again.
No, dude, after the stuff they pulled on their wedding day and all of that stuff, right? So,
yep,
you can never not come home. I think it's fair to say that doors open for pretty much everybody, minus one person, but doors pretty much open for everybody.
Yeah, and it's gonna be something to see here. Do you think that we see Becky Lynch? Do we actually get a verbal confrontation between these two tonight, or is this just an AJ moment?
We better. I mean, I think we'll have an AJ moment to start, and then Becky will come out and say her 2 cents, which is obviously warranted. But I need a segment between Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. I think it's not too much to ask for. I think after you give us AJ Lee back after 10 years, I'm excited to see her mix it up with this new crop of wrestlers, ones that are, I don't know, I don't want to get kicked off the broadcast team, but miles ahead of what she had to wrestle back in the day. But that's for another podcast, I guess.
I see what you did there.
It's bullshit. But can't make everybody happy. Silly comment. It's so silly though. Like the comment wasn't even that bad. It's so silly.
It's not.
It's a work. Get over yourself. And this is why I think a lot of people didn't want her back in the first place. So
yeah, and I've said this before, it does not take away from anything that Nikki and Brie did or contributed during the height of their
what did they do?
Their WWE run. They fit right in again in the Divas era. They were the presentation for women's wrestling was just different, and they fit perfectly in that time. So Nikki again, longest reigning Divas champion because they were trying to scrub somebody's name out of those record books.
Yeah, the one that just came back, and to a much bigger pop.
Yeah. That's. I mean,
I don't want to get us in trouble, so I'll stop talking about it. But man,
I don't think that we're saying anything that is, we're not being mean spirited about it. All that I'm saying is that again, their peak and their popularity was at a time when the presentation of women's wrestling was vastly different than what it is today. And I'm not saying that the Bellas don't work harder, that Nikki hasn't worked hard to try to get back into the ring and kind of have this second run right now. But let's be honest, that match at Clash of Paris was not good. And I've said it was a bad day at the office. Shit happens. I understand that. But what the rumor and innuendo about Wade's comments and that mean he's going to be taken off of taken off the road for good and all that shit, like it did blow up out of proportion, absolutely. But again, it was just not a great match.
It wasn't, and I don't think he said anything demeaning. I think he was being as journalistic as you can in a worked business. Like it's just whatever. Like your ego's too big. Get over yourself, kind of thing. It is what it is. But we'd be, if we're not going to talk about it, we're not going to talk about it. But there was also another return Friday night that they placed strategically in the middle of the card before AJ Lee's return. Brock Lesnar came back, beat up a ref,
the WrestlePalooza bitch,
Sami Zayn, and F5 John Cena, and we get our match at WrestlePalooza. Thoughts?
Fine.
Opinions?
It is what it is. I am not tuning into WrestlePalooza for this match.
Nope. And I think a lot of people in TKO know that. That's why they put him in the middle of the card.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They absolutely know what they're doing.
And, this was, I want to give credit to the fact that the first hour was basically the Cena versus Sami Zayn, wanted to bring back the open challenges. I love that this is kind of an appropriate bookend to his final night in Chicago, debuting in the same building, having an open challenge for the last time as well. There was a lot there to enjoy about that with Sami Zayn for sure. Also, happy belated birthday to the podcast Poppy from Mr. OTM.
Oh yes, thank you. I feel every day, every number of 31 right now. So
that's it. You're only 31.
I'm only 31. I feel like I'm 85. How
you look at today?
Yeah, it's a rough weekend. How do you feel about the crowd booing Sami Zayn?
I'm not gonna read into that yet. I'm not going to.
You think it's because he was against Cena? Do you think it was his last feud with Cross? Like, what do you think is the? I don't understand why we're booing Sami Zayn. That doesn't make sense.
It's not like you got booed last because that was in Paris that he won the title, correct?
Correct, and he didn't get booed there.
And like I said, they just want to cheer for Cena. There's nothing wrong with that,
And maybe that's what it was. I think maybe it got made a bigger deal on the internet, which shocker. But yeah, I don't know. Don't boo Sami Zayn. Don't be that twat.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, and it'll be fine. I am excited to see the open challenge come back. I think that this is a great spot for Sami to kind of be the gatekeeper of that division for a little while. I just hope that it culminates in Mello taking that title off of him.
Hey, Julia was on TV.
took too fucking long to get her there, but I love the pairing with Kiana James. I really, really do.
Well, at least we're getting something. At least they remembered she was there.
Yeah. I don't know why it just seems like with WWE that they seem to get so many things. Like they've been killing it with the Intercontinental title and having Becky Lynch be the face that's holding that belt and establishing it. Why is that so hard to do on SmackDown?
I don't know. It doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. Excuse me. It just, I don't know. Like, she's so good. I don't know what they're waiting on. Don't know what they're waiting for. Like, unless she's been hurt or maybe there's this minor injury or something. That would be the only thing to me that makes sense. But I ain't booking. I'm here to critique. So.
Yeah, it's fucking frustrating. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just going to hope for the best. Let's just say.
You know what happens when you hope for the best?
The Bengals win.
You're not happy.
Maybe not
with
this
win.
one, but what's that?
You're not happy with that win.
A win's a fucking win. Yeah, I am. Don't pretend to know how I feel. No.
You're not happy with that win.
It's been 4 years since we won on week 1. Fact checker is in the comments. He will tell you how nervous I was and the fact that I needed an EST or two. What are you doing?
Somebody is knocking at my door currently. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Don't know who that is. I don't care. Yeah, I remember what we're talking about. Who day?
Yeah, I told you I needed an EST or two, and it was actually 3.
So this is good luck with me. Is that what we're saying?
Don't fucking do that.
This is good luck with the podcast.
That. Don't do that. Don't you bring the Bengal follow into this.
I'm about to rage. I'm about to rage on whoever this person is at my door at 7 o'clock. Because they've knocked and now they're ringing the doorbell.
Just want to know if you found Jesus.
He ain't here. He ain't never going to be here.
Sure with that.
Sorry about you. Ain't no attitude. Raw tonight. So AJ Lee is advertised for Raw tonight in Milwaukee. Thinking Jehovah and get off my porch. The Usos.
He's good luck because he showed up to the game. That's what he.
He's not good luck. I'm good luck. The Usos. We will hear from them tonight.
They're back together.
Thank God. Thank God. The experiment was fine. Son of a bitch. The experiment was fine. It was all good, well and good. Like, she's got the kids in the bedroom. I'm doing this. This person keeps ringing my doorbell. May have to go handle something real quick. Lyra and Raquel go one-on-one. And then AJ Styles and a Grande Americano. Go see who's at my door real quick.
Stressful, fun day at the E. All right, he's going to go do that. And while I'm left alone again, thank you so much for joining us, as always, everybody. We have a great week coming up. We're going to be breaking down Raw. We're going to look at NXT. We have got a fellow Cincy content creator joining us tomorrow, Gage Vineyard, the Cincinnati wrestling enthusiast, is going to be hopping on with us to talk about what happens tonight on Raw. We have Amina Belmont joining the show this Wednesday. We met her this year at SCI, and we're absolutely blown away at her work. So really, really excited to talk to her for the first time as well. We greatly appreciate everybody that has supported the Wrestling Junkies podcast. This is episode 394, and next Wednesday, episode 400. Podcast Dad, can you fucking believe it?
Wrong house. That's the thing about everybody here. You come up to my door with a card and you ask me if I'm Ray. Why don't you do your research first? How about that? How about that? Check the address. I'm hot today. I'm hot
today. I think you need to do some gardening, bud.
Something. Go get the plow. But we're all in Milwaukee. Are you excited for WrestlePalooza before we sign off real quick?
Yeah, simply because of Punk and AJ. That is what's selling the show for me.
And it's very strategic that they're putting the other one on this card. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder, and we're away from this, but it would not surprise me if Becky and AJ are captaining War Games teams.
You think so?
I like the idea of that.
I can see it.
Becky's going to need to find herself some friends, but there will be no shortage of women in that locker room that want to team up with AJ Lee inside War Games.
4 or 5? I'd say 4.
Say 4.
Yeah. Because I bet you Becky could get like the Judgment Day or something, right? Like Raquel and Roxanne.
Yeah.
Maybe Alexa. Why am I struggling today? That guy got me all flustered. Maybe
Mondays, dude.
Maybe Liv, joins that team as well. That'd be a good heel team.
Yeah.
And then, for AJ, put her with Rhea, put her with Stephanie, put her with Io. That'd be sign me up for that War Games. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can also get the Kabuki Warriors. It's already the cracks are already in the foundation there.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that they would be split up by the time that November rolls around.
That'd be a lot of fun. Sorry, guys. I got Case of the Mondays is crazy. Kids are crazy, but we're still here. Anything else that you would like to discuss on this?
No, I think that's going to do it for tonight, Podcast Dad. I know that you're tired. It's been a long day, so I appreciate you hopping on and joining me. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in tonight as well. Again, we will be back tomorrow. Cincinnati wrestling enthusiast Gage Vineyard will be joining us to talk all things. What's that?
That's exciting. So the Reds are on. That's exciting.
Yeah, but we're out of playoff contention. That was unfortunate.
Phils are in first place.
For someone that has zero energy, you sure find a way to talk all kinds of shit.
As the good luck charm, I need you to be a little bit nicer to me.
You were supposed to give that back to me on Friday and then just no-sold me.
You're lucky I didn't know they would have lost the Browns.
You don't know that.
They missed that kick because I am in possession of the Bengal Falala.
That's not it. It's not a Christmas item. It's not the Bengal Falala. It's the Bengal Fala, all right?
You sounded like The Rock. No, I'm going to put this on my Christmas tree, dude. Yeah.
No.
I got to keep
I'll
it
buy
so
a
they
Bengals ornament. No, you don't. No.
Don't mind me that. That would go straight into the fireplace. What? Tilt my head too. A little terrorist out there yelling at me. Yeah.
You can't say that word.
Sorry. I'm not gonna say the word I wanted to say. It's probably worse.
Okay, whatever. Go take care of your dependents. All right. I'm glad that you had some time to join me
15
today.
15 more years.
Yeah, it's usually how it works. That's what kids are. Yeah, I know. Fact checker, but I don't want to get kicked off the internet. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you again to Dono Hefner. Podcast Dad, we're going to have a lot to break down tomorrow. Cannot wait to catch up with you again. Wrestling Junkies, you can catch it at 6:45 Eastern. Thank you once again, everybody, for the Podcast Dad. I am Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Until tomorrow, enjoy them grabs.
That was